Hello students, I am Dr. Dipti Pandey. Today I am going to teach you the poem Fire and Ice. In the previous video, I taught you Robert Frost poem Dust of Snow. But today I am going to teach you Fire and Ice. Okay? Fire and Ice. This poem is composed by Robert Frost. As you know that Robert Frost was an American poet. He was a nature poet. He was a great poet. And most of the poem written by Robert Frost is based on nature. His poem reflects the nature. Okay? Fire and ice. These words show nature. In this poem, the poet has given two contradictory views about the world, that how the world will end. Either it will end in fire or it will end in ice. Fire and ice, these two contradictory words. Okay? इस कविता में रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने फायर एंड आइस इन दो कंट्राडिक्टरी व्यूज़, दो कंट्राडिक्टरी वर्ड्स का यूज़ किया है. इस पोएम के थ्रू ये बताने की कोशिश की गई है कि किस तरह से साइंटिस्ट लोगों भी अपने व्यू को देते हैं और सोचते हैं कि ये संसार कैसे ख़त्म होगा. और चूँकि ये नेचर में जो भी चीज़ है वो सब एक दिन ख़त्म होगा. नेचर डिस्ट्रॉयज एवरीथिंग, वॉट एवर इज देयर दैट विल एंड वन डे. नथिंग इज परमानेंट इन दिस वर्ल्ड एंड दिस वर्ल्ड विल ऑल्सो एंड वन डे. बट हाउ? some scientists says that it will end in fire and some says that it will end ice. Some people says that it will end in ice. Okay? इस पोएम में रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने दो कंट्राडिक्टरी व्यूज़ को सिंबॉलिकली रिप्रेजेंट किया है. फायर को मनुष्य के पैशन, फायर को मनुष्य के पैशन के रूप में शो किया गया है. फायर रिप्रेजेंट्स वायलेंस एंड फायरी पैशन लाइक एंगर, क्रुएलिटी एंड ब्रुटैलिटी. जिस तरह से आग का गोला पूरे किसी चीज़ को जला सकती है, नष्ट कर सकती है, वैसे ही मनुष्य धीरे धीरे बहुत ही क्रूएल और ब्रुटल होते जा रहा है. और उसकी जब क्रोध की सीमाएं पार कर जाती है तो वो भी बहुत कुछ खत्म कर देता है. और धीरे धीरे फायर इस भावनाओं में बह करके बहुत कुछ नष्ट कर सकता है. इसी प्रकार ये विश्व भी एक दिन इन भावनाओं में खत्म हो जाएगा. सो फायर रिप्रेजेंट्स violence and fiery passion of the human beings like anger, cruelty and brutality. और आइस को भी यहाँ सिंबॉलिकली मनुष्य के कोल्ड पैशन, कोल्ड फीलिंग के रूप में रिप्रेजेंट किया गया है. कोल्ड रिप्रेजेंट है कोल्ड फीलिंग जस्ट लाइक हेटर्ड, जेलसी, अपैथी, इंडिफरेंस, सेल्फिशनेस. ये सब फीलिंग कोल्ड फीलिंग है जो आइस के द्वारा रिप्रेजेंट की गई है. जिस प्रकार बर्फ़ में हाथ डालने से, बहुत देर बर्फ़ को पकड़े रहने से हाथ बिल्कुल सुन्न हो जाता है, उसी प्रकार मनुष्य की ये जो कोल्ड फीलिंग है वो इस विश्व को समाप्त करने के लिए, धीरे धीरे इस विश्व को समाप्त करने के लिए पर्याप्त है और ये विश्व को समाप्ति की ओर ले जा रहा है. इस पोएम में रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने ये भी दिखाने की कोशिश की है कि मानव की जो ह्यूमन वैल्यूज़ है, इस काइंडनेस, अफेक्शन, सिंपैथी, दीज आर द ह्यूमन वैल्यूज़. ये ह्यूमन वैल्यूज़ अपने महत्व को खोता जा रहा है और इस ह्यूमन वैल्यूज़, ह्यूमन वर्च्यूज़ की जगह जो है फीलिंग ऑफ आइसी फीलिंग ऑफ सेल्फिशनेस, हेटर्ड, सेल्फ ऑब्सेशन, ये हावी हो रहा है. Human values have been overpowered by icy feeling, and the warmth of the human affection, kindness and sympathy have lost their importance and values. तो बहुत ही सुंदर छोटी सी कविता है. Now come on the poem. This poem has 2 stanzas. In the first stanzas, some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. In these lines, the poet has given the description of the world, that how the world will end. The poet says that the idea of possible destruction of the world is based on scientific theories, either excessive fiery heat or the freezing ice. Some scientists think that the world would be scorched. The sun becomes too hot. That time the world would be scorched because of global warming, and the world will be end that time. While other people gives their opinion, others people give their opinion that this world would be frozen to its end because of excessive cold or ice. Okay, in this poem the poet has given 2 contradictory views. First, the world would meet its end, the world will end in fire, and second is the world will end in ice. So these 2 contradictory views are given in this poem. But the poet says that he favors fire. The poet says that he is with those people, he agrees with those people who favor fire, because he examined the desire of the human beings. The human beings become too anger, and the fire represents violence, and the fiery passions. And the fiery passions of the human beings are anger, cruelty and brutality. Okay, now come on the these destructive passion like anger, cruelty and brutality, these are the destructive passion of the human beings. It may bring the end of the world. Okay, now come on the second stanza. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Here perish means die, नष्ट हो जाना, खत्म हो जाना, मर जाना. Okay, and suffice means be sufficient. In the second stanza, the poet says that if the world will end twice, it will be end in ice. He favors here ice. He says that ice represent cold feeling like hatred, jealousy, apathy, indifference, and these cold feelings are found in human beings today. Robert Frost has given the feeling of that time, of his own time, what was happening that time he has discussed here. And he says that now today the human beings become too cold. He forgets his human values, human virtues. The warmth of human affection, kindness, sympathy have lost their importance. Human values have been overpowered by icy feeling. So he says that these icy feelings may bring the end of the world. Okay, so what we find in this poem? In this poem we find that nature is very powerful. Nature is very powerful, but nature is very beautiful also. Nature give us pleasure, nature give us happiness, but one day nature also destroy this world, and fire and ice both are the objects of the nature. Here fire and ice, it represents symbolically here, and these fire and ice represents human feelings, human emotions, human passions. Okay, and nothing is impermanent. One day everything will be ended one day. Here the poet has also shown the rhyme scheme. Here we find rhyme scheme in the words of the last words of the sentence, as well as the last word of each sentence is as fire, ice, desire, fire. How we find the rhyme scheme? For this purpose we have to see that the rhyme of the fire, the pronunciation of the words, looks the pronunciation of the words fire, desire, fire. Okay, these are the same, these words have the same pronunciation. The rhyme scheme, that is the same, and ice, that is the differ. So the rhyme scheme of these words are A, B, A, A. Okay, in the first stanza the rhyme scheme is A, B, A, A, and in the second stanza the rhyme scheme is, as well as the words are twice, hate, ice, great, surface. So twice, ice, surface, these are the same words, and hate and great, these are the same words. So the rhyme scheme of the second stanza is A, B, A, B, A. Okay, I think that you will understand very well, so I will over this lecture. Okay, and hello and friends, if you like this video, please like it, subscribe it and share it. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.